Hello everyone, Hunter Bakes here, back with another review for y'all, and happy Halloween everyone, as it is Halloween day at the time it's recorded by. Hope y'all have a great Halloween, or staying safe out there with COVID still go around and stuff like that. So, everyone, today is going to be the third and final video I'm doing here for Halloween everybody. If you haven't seen my previous videos, everyone, do recommend check them out there. And, they listed 5 things that scared me when I was a kid, and also a reaction video to Top 10 Scariest Nostalgic Terrors by Fuffles Media there. So if you haven't seen those videos yet, you already check those out before watching this one. For those of you who have seen those videos, seen those videos, everybody, you should remember I told you I was going to be doing a tier list related video for Halloween there. So today's the day. So everyone, I figured it'd be appropriate to do something on the horror genre, everybody. Everyone, went on Tier Maker, everybody, and found a tier list of composing of horror movie villains there. So it's got about 8 different tiers here. There's double S, the S tier, A, B, C, then D. The lowest is F tier. There's one more tier there that has an I'm not familiar category there. So if there are characters on here that I'm not too familiar with, I'll probably put them down there. So if I don't have too much knowledge of them there, so yeah. So yep. And when I checked the list of characters everybody, there's about 32 characters total there. Maybe doesn't have every horror movie villain ever there, but I think 32 is a pretty good number there for a horror movie tier list, horror villain tier list there, everybody. So, should be interested in what he is. So, yeah. Anyway, before I get into the list of characters there, which place we put them in there, just 2 different things. Or one, for kind of like the criteria there. Number 1, this is, of course, my personal opinion there. So, y'all don't have to agree with my decisions there. But please be respectful of the comments if you do disagree there and stuff like that. So, and number 2 there is I am gonna be trying to factor in different things there. Always gonna be my own personal opinion there. I am gonna be factoring other elements as well, like how effective they are as a villain, how much imitation and fear factor they provide, and also how iconic they are in the horror genre there. So, factory that all that stuff in there. So I kind of they become that horror and pop culture in general and stuff like that. So yeah, we factor all that stuff in there. So yeah. And I will be last little thing everybody is I will be posting a photo version of the tier list everybody about an hour after I get everything uploaded to YouTube and Facebook there. So I upload these both for YouTube and Facebook in there as well. I'll post the photo version there of the tier list on both my Twitter and my Facebook pages there, in case y'all want to see, if case any of y'all are interested to see the photo version of the tier list. So, hey. Anyways, everybody, without further ado, let's get right into the tier list here. Alright, at the gate here, okay. Out the gate here, there are 2 female characters I'm not too familiar with there. I know that they're from movies based on some of Stephen King's books there. The first one's the girl that got the blood drenched on her there. She got possessed like a ghost or something like that there, gained supernatural powers. And the other one's that psycho super fan girl of that one author there. I guess I can't remember the names, but I'm familiar with them. I've seen clips of their movies there, but I'm not too familiar with them. It's properly placed on the list, so I'll go ahead and put both of them in the I'm not familiar with them category. So sorry, what my allergies there. Anyways, next is a picture of the first classic horror movie monster here. Although it's one I'm not too familiar with there, so I'll play the I'm not familiar with category there. So anyway, that was the first character that I am familiar with there. That being Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster there. it varies between different versions there, but, yeah, I mean, yeah, Frankenstein, I mean, he definitely has to be on a high place in this tier list here. I mean, he definitely played a big role into the horror genre being big as it is there. You know, would have different horror characters that work for him and other icons of the classic era and stuff like that. So, plus, you know, plus does a very good job as a monster and stuff like that there. And he did put a lot of fear in people there when they were growing up and stuff like that there. Plus, for me, Frankenstein's up there as one of my favorite movie monsters characters of all time. So, so for me, I'll probably gotta put Frankenstein up the double S tier list there. So yeah. Everybody, next up is the Scream character from the Scream franchise there. There have been multiple people who played the Scream person there, so the Scream series definitely had its role in the horror genre there. Definitely brought back the slasher genre back in the 1990s there and stuff like that. They gave a new spin on the horror genre there that when it first came out there. Although the franchise did get weaker as it went on and stuff like that there, so As for, you know, yeah, they were definitely effective there as as a horror villain there and stuff like that. Did a pretty good job taking out whoever they were targeting and stuff like that. And it did put a good number of fear in people there, but although I didn't grow up watching the Scream series there whenever I was growing up there, so I didn't have that nostalgic fear factor there. So, but we'll say the Scream person there definitely effective there. It has their place in the horror icon there. So probably put them up in the S tier list. So. Anyway, next up is Hellraiser there. Everybody, Hellraiser, he's definitely has his role as well. Sort of a Scream character there. Yeah, sort of the Scream person. Yeah, I get the idea impact. He has a horror genre there, but haven't necessarily watched too many of the Hellraiser series there. I've seen a good number of clips there to get a whole gist what the film's about and stuff like that there, you know. But so I'm familiar enough with the character and stuff like that. But since I didn't see too many eligible movies or different clips I've seen on different clips I've seen and stuff like that there, what I've heard about him and stuff like that, you know, can't really put him up in the S tier there for me since I haven't seen too many movies there. Yeah, I haven't seen movies there, you know. All my knowledge is from watching different stuff on YouTube and stuff like that there, but I am familiar enough to get a whole gist of the franchise stuff like that there, and plus, he is intimidating as a horror villain there, so for me, everybody, since I haven't seen the movies there, probably can't put any higher aside from the A tier there, so. And next up is the alien piranha plant there from Little Shop of Horrors there. I remember watching Little Shop of Horrors last year there. It was a very entertaining film. And, I can't remember the plant's name there, but it's named after the main female character in the movie there. Definitely entertaining character there, but definitely WC isn't today there, but so. I think it's Aubrey 2 there, or something like that. Or Audrey 2 there. I think it was Audrey 2, so. Audrey 2 definitely put her place in, you know, horror movie genre and stuff like that, so. So, now, whether it's on the same level as Frankenstein there, I don't know. I probably will put her on the same list as Ghostface there, S tier, so. Alright, next up is, I've seen images of this guy, or this character, but I'm not too familiar with them, so he's going down, I'm not familiar with category there. Alright, next up is Candyman. Alright, Candyman, he's definitely, definitely has his place in the horror genre there. Definitely one of the more tragic of the horror movie villains there. The tragic backstory, stuff like that there. And he's very effective as a villain, stuff like that there, so. Now, for me, I probably, I don't know if I put him up into the S tier or double S. Definitely around those two spots, so, I'll just probably really select here for, I'll probably put K-Bait up in double S tier there, so, next up, everybody, is Hannibal Lecter, everybody, and, so, oh, sorry, no, my bad brain for, as I assumed ahead of the list there. Although I will get to Hannibal Lecter a bit there, so. Meant to say was, Norman Bates from Psycho, from Psycho, everybody, I mean, and, he's definitely, no question, Norman Bates going up there in the double S tier category. I mean, Psycho is one of the greatest horror films ever made, Norman Bates, an iconic figure in the horror genre there, so, be injustice to not put him up double S tier there, so. Alright, well, next up is the Invisible Man. Similar to Frankenstein there, definitely has role there, and, that classic era monsters there, so, plus, the Invisible Man had recently had a reboot there, and something I heard good things about, so I might check out sometime in the future, so, it was released early this year before, COVID happened and stuff like that, sorry, I had a burp there for a sec, but anyways, I don't know if he's as iconic there as, Frankenstein and Dracula there. Definitely kind of the lower end tier of the classic characters there. I definitely think he should have a pretty high spot in this tier list there. I'll probably put, Invisible Man up in S tier there, so. And what next up here is the Gremlins. Everybody did watch Gremlins when I was a kid there, but I managed to watch it, watching it in my teenage years there. It was a very enjoyable film there, although if I ended up saw this movie as a kid, it probably would have scared me, so, Gremlins, they definitely got their place in pop culture, and also in horror genre and stuff like that there. So for me, I don't know if they'd be going up in double S tier category. Probably put the Gremlins up in the S tier there. So yeah. All right, next. I can't remember this guy's name. But he's like a psycho mime character or stuff like that. I remember seeing a video of Kill Count on Deadbeat there. By the way, if you're fans of horror there, I'd highly recommend you all check out Deadbeat there. It makes very good content there, so if you're a big fan of horror, I recommend you check out Kill Count there. So, managed to know about a good number of horror movies there, thanks to the Deadbeat there, the Kill Count series and stuff like that. So, I remember him doing a video on this movie there. I can't remember the name of it there, but it's got like a psycho mime character there, and it was probably an independent filmmaker there. It was a very gruesome movie there. I mean, it was picking apart, you know. It was picking apart people and stuff like that there. I mean, it was definitely, it was using people's skin as disguise and stuff like that, tricking other people and stuff like that. So, sorry the burp there, but anyways, so I definitely think he's very effective there as a horror movie villain, but since I can't remember this movie there, plus, if you compare him to other characters that are on this list, he's not necessarily as iconic as other characters on this tier list, so probably have to put him up in the B tier. So next up is Jigsaw from the Saw franchise, everybody. And I don't really say much, everybody. The Saw franchise probably has become one of the biggest horror franchises of the modern era there. I mean, say what you want about the Saw franchise there, but Jigsaw has definitely had his place in pop culture there and stuff like that, so I definitely think he has a place up the S tier there, so yeah. Everybody, next up is Leatherface, everybody, for our Texas Chainsaw Massacre one. Leatherface definitely has his place in the horror genre as well there. And definitely one of those films there that played a role in popularizing the slasher genre there back in the 70s, 80s there. But with that being said there, I do feel like Leatherface's Temptation factor there got affected there by, definitely was affected there by some of the films that came out after the first one there. Where he became more of a goofy character there, instead of more intimidating there and stuff like that, so that really kind of boxed him down compared to other characters of the slasher genre there, but like that being said, I do feel like Leatherface should have a high place in this list, so that's why we're probably gonna put him at the S tier, so sorry about the burp there, but sorry about the burp there. Anyways, next up, everybody, is Michael Myers from the Halloween franchise there. Leatherface might have kind of laid out the blueprint for a slasher horror film there. Michael Myers, the Halloween franchise, definitely helped make it what it is there and stuff like that. Kind of finalize those blueprints there, so now, granted, it does have similar, granted, he does have some other problems there, like some other horror movie characters there, like, his quality of the Halloween franchise there did go down a bit in the 80s and 90s there and stuff like that, which caused the franchise to get reboots like 3 or 4 times now, so. But with that being said, Michael, he usually does, I feel like Michael did a good job maintaining the imitation factor throughout the movies there, so. That was more the storytelling and the weird things that they included in the later films that bogged the movies down in quality there, so. So that being said, for me, Michael Myers, probably have to put him up in double S tier there, so. Alright, everybody, next up we have Pennywise the Dancing Clown there. There's not really much explanation for this one here. Pennywise, he's made a big impact in the horror genre there, even before he went on the screen there with Stephen King's book, It. And, Plus, there was Tim Burton's version. Sorry, what? Jim Carrey. Sorry, what? Sorry, I can't remember his name there, but. Sorry, I can't remember the actor's name who played Pennywise in the original 1990 miniseries everybody made, but his performance was the most iconic one out of the. One of the most yeah, very iconic there. Definitely helped made the 90 series enjoyable there. Even the the later half there was not as enjoyable as the first half there with the when they were kids, so I had that there. Then you got the 2017 reboot there for it that came out, and the sequel there. These are the best, some of the best horror movies that come out in years. And see Pennywise, it would say a new generation of moviegoers there. So Pennywise definitely has his place there. So put him up in the double S tier there for me, everybody. So next, everybody, is the Girl from the Ring series there. I would about an explanation there for this one here, the Ring series, to become very iconic into the horror genre there for modern times. Excuse me. Sorry about the birthday. Anyways, granted, the Ring series did get kind of stale going, got still at the time before. Plus, I didn't hear too many good things about the reboot that came out early this year. I can't remember if it was early this year or last year, but I'm pretty sure it came out early this year there, so. Now, I don't know if she'll be, Rain Girl, I don't know if she'll be up in the double S tier category there, but I definitely do think she has to have a pretty good place up the list, so I'll put her up in S tier there. Alright, well, next up is, a monster character I don't know too much about. It's a furry character there with horns and stuff like that there, so, but I'll put them in I'm not familiar with category there. Alright, next up, everybody, someone that I accidentally mentioned earlier here, but now I'm going to get to here, that'd be the Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter, he's become one of the most iconic horror villains of all time there. I mean, this man definitely belongs up the S tier, double S tier category, so. Sorry about that burp there. Anyway, next up, Bride of Frankenstein by him, I mean, she is iconic, but, she's not necessarily that intimidating there. Plus, she hasn't been around as many movies as Frankenstein, so, out of the classic horror movie characters there for the classic era there, she probably is going to be ranked the lowest for me there. So I'll probably put her maybe B or C tier category, so. Alright, I'm going to put her up in the B tier, so. And next up is Chucky from the Child's Play series, everybody. Sorry about the burp there, but anyways, I'll try to keep the burp down for the remainder of the video, but anyways, Chucky there, not much explanation for him. He has his role in the horror genre there, the iconic figure there and stuff like that. But don't know if I put him double S though, but I'll probably put him up in S tier there, so. Next up is about the kid, character from Trick or Treat. I haven't seen Trick or Treat, everybody. Don't know much about it, so we'll go right into not too familiar with category. Now, next up, I can't remember the guy's name. I remember him, but I can't remember his name as movies that much there. he's like a clown guy there, and he's got ties with the killer family and stuff like that there, but I can't remember his name though, so I remember him being there, him and his family being very victim there, as you know, in terms of horror villains. Therefore, I saw the video kill count there. But I can't remember him too much there, so I'll probably put him in the B tier category. Next up is the creature from Black Lagoon. Everybody, I haven't really seen much of the creature from Black Lagoon. Everybody, so he is going to be a bit on the lower end tier for the classic horror movie villains, but he definitely has his place in the horror genre there, so probably put him up the A tier there with Hellraiser. Anyway, next up is Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. Not really much to say there. I mean, he definitely has his place in the horror genre and stuff like that. He's one of the most iconic figures in the horror genre there, so Oh, he did get more, although in the later ends of the movies from Nightmare on Elm Street, he did get more goofy instead of threatening there, so I do think he should have a pretty good place in this list, so I'm going to put him up in the S tier there, so Alright, next up is Beetlejuice, everybody. Everybody remember watching Beetlejuice there? Probably could have been something I could have listened for 5 things that scared me when I was a kid, because there were a couple of things, ever since I made that video, I kind of reminisce of different things I watched when I was a kid there. There were definitely a couple things from Beetlejuice there that kind of scared me when I was a kid, so that could have been a thing on the list there, so, but, yeah, Beetlejuice definitely has his place, you know, in the horror genre, stuff like that, kind of icon, stuff like that there. Hey, he does a good job. He's a good, yeah, he's good, being goofy, but also intimidating there and stuff like that. Although his franchise hasn't necessarily had much attention recently there, but he definitely has a place there, so I'm gonna put him up in the, I'll put him up the S tier there, so. Alright, next up is, I believe, Tara, from Bride of Chucky there, Chucky's wife. Well, I do like her character there. She's not necessarily as iconic as Chucky there and stuff like that. And I will, so for placement on the list, I'm going to put her higher above Bride Frankenstein at B tier there. I'll put her up in the A tier, but Chucky's definitely had more of an impact than she has on the horror genre there, so. Oh, she is a good partner in crime for Chucky there, so. Alright, next up is Leprechaun, everybody, and, everyone, Leprechaun's probably, you know, while he's totally iconic there, it's not necessarily for the things you think for a horror character to be iconic for there. He's probably one of the most goofiest horror characters I've seen. Well, his films can be enjoyable there. It's more of the so bad they're good kind of stuff there, not necessarily because they're scary or anything like that there, so, well, I do enjoy the Leprechaun character there, and, like, our criteria there, he definitely has had impact in horror there. It's not necessarily for the things you would think there, so probably put him in the B tier category, so. Now, next up is Jason Voorhees, everybody. I don't like so much explanation for Jason Voorhees there. Not necessarily much. Granted, his franchise has had necessarily much activity there due to the recent lawsuit going on between the current original creator for Jason Voorhees there and the previous movie studio holder there of his license there, has kind of been keeping the franchise being active there, stuff like that. A lot of people remember Jason there. He's definitely intimidating there, even though his movies did, some of his movies did get, you know, dropped, even though his movies did drop in quality over time there, you know. One thing that was concurrent there, Jason was a very intimidating figure just about all the movies he was part of there, so that place there, so Probably put Jason up in the double S tier there, so... And we're down to our last two characters, everybody. Next up is the second last character, everybody. Is the last of the classic horror movie characters is Dracula. And there's not much explanation for Dracula there. He's, yeah, definitely played a big role in the horror genre, what it is there. But I can't think of any other place to put him except for the double S tier. Crap. Sorry about everyone. My iPad wouldn't let me put S tier there, so. Well, next up is Johnny for The Shining, everybody. I remember watching Johnny, The Shining, everybody. Definitely very thrilling movie there. So, and Johnny, definitely, you know, definitely iconic horror movie character there, villain, stuff like that. So, probably put him up the S tier there. So, although the Shining series had, I'll try for that, really have much activity there, but he definitely has a place there. So, S tier for him. So. Alright, everybody, that concludes the tier list, everybody. That concludes the tier list, everybody. It's fun to do, everybody. I might do some more tier list related videos there if y'all want to see some more there. And like I said, everybody, I will post a photo version of the tier list here relatively soon, so we all enjoy this video, everybody. Hope you all have a happy Halloween. I'll see y'all next time. This is Heartbreaks out. Peace.